this made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.
Boom, boom, boom. They coming. You hear that sound? They go. She go. They go. And the beat drop. Hey. Hey. Let's have a little fun. Know what I mean? Looking for ends like I lost a friend. How about on the bed like with her? You go hold her hand. When we fuck, we collect the cup. Keep us in your thoughts, fully dressed at the crack of dawn. But there's heading off. I can hear it from the see the fetus through the fall. See the fetus, the fetus season can start. Oh my God, look alive, looking like I left my crooked line, doing fine. That knock. Yeah, kid, on a Sunday fun day. Club always goes up on a Sunday fun day. You know the vibes. What it do, people? YouTube, what's poppin'? Come on in. You now tuned in. POPAVIST. POPAVIST TV. We live. We rolling. We real. We unscripted, authentic. That feeling. Ha ha. And you now rocking with the best. If it's your first time, don't make it your last. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification button so when I upload the videos, you get alerted. Over here, we deal in full transparency. Yeah, that means you can see me, and if your page ain't private, I can see you because all my shit is open. Made it through another weekend. It's Sunday fun day, even though it really don't got that vibe because football's gone. If it's not your first time, then you know how we do. You know how we rock. We appreciate you. And as always, Tony, there was no other way. There was no other way. We in the end game now. We in the end game now. That's that cocoa butter right there. That's that Coco Chanel, that cocoa butter. Nah, that's just some coffee. That's the good sprinkles, though. You know what I mean? Hope everybody doing good. We is in the end game, though. We all the way in the end game. Let's get to it. Let's get to the end game. Let's get to the end game. Sadly enough, we are in the end game. We've been in the end game. A lot of us just can't see it. You know what I mean? But you're black. You sure is. But you're black. Let's get into Brazy Honeykomb, unfortunately. You know what I mean?
Do you guys know? Hold on a second.
His grandparents was killed in a tragic murder.
How this happened?
We don't know how that happened, but we know someone came and did this.
And if you've seen the video,
Like, no one deserved to be
If not, then
taken here from there like that. Not only our family, no human life.
No human
they
life.
They had no regards for human life when they did what they did.
That's right.
And this just don't make no sense. You have heard
Have you
so
seen the
many
video?
lives,
You seen the video?
daughters,
You did, and it's a snippet of the
sons,
video.
Grandkids, great-grandkids. You talking about a couple, that have been together for over 50 years. Everybody knew them and loved them. To know them was
So this is his family.
like,
You know what I mean?
deserve this, like,
And she absolutely right. She like, nobody deserves to be, done like how they got done, taken out like how they got taken out. Especially innocent people that didn't do anything to anybody, that doesn't have nothing to do with the fuckery or whatever else is going on that other people are involved in. They didn't deserve that. They didn't deserve that. And you can hear the pain in their voice. You know what I mean? It makes me feel sad and grief-stricken. You know what I'm saying? I lost my grandmother not too long ago. Still, I still think about it. Still have thoughts randomly at night, walking to the bathroom, outside driving, in the gym. Like, you know what I mean? Death is Death is a hard part of life that we all must, you know, experience. You know what I mean? With a loved one, rather. We all gonna go. And however your death is individually, that's will be your own experience. But I mean people that you love, family members and things of that nature, dying. You know what I'm saying? But that's the family sentiments, as it should be with all of us who have experienced loss of life, loss of a loved one. Whether you knew it was coming, like if they was elderly and they was sick, or whether it happened like this. Allah says it's time to go back, and the next day you wake up like, oh, such and such was in a car accident, or such and such got killed. You know what I mean? Like, I was just talking to them because it's unexpected. They both affect us and hurt us, you know, just the same. And my thoughts on, like, I didn't know who the brother was. You know what I mean? I'm not in tune with everything. You know what I mean? Even though I got the channel, got the platform now. Shout outs to me. Yeah, shout outs to y'all for rocking with me. But can't be tuned into everything. And like I said, you know, this is not what I do to fund myself, to take care of myself. I have other things I have to do. So you can't be in tune even though I'm up in these YouTube streets. And we're going to talk about a couple of things. We're going to talk about this first. So, like I said, I wasn't familiar with the brother. Got familiar when it looked at a couple of songs, seen a couple of jails, seen a lot of crazy shit. Seen the video, dead people and shit, riding around with the gold gun and all that. You know what I mean? Lucifer, son of the morning, I'm gonna catch you out. You know what I mean? Like, and then I just did a video. I'll frame it this way. Just did a video. If you new, then go see the other video I did. It's like, again, when we live in certain type of way and then something real tragic happens and you got the surprise faces like, can't believe I was, you know, struck in with this type of a situation or burden or experience to have to walk through the fire, so to speak. Never would have thought that. But when you're doing certain things, when you're speaking things out there into the universe, you know what I mean? When you manifesting things, when your attitude is of the fucking nature, you know what I mean? Like we purging right now, you know what I'm saying? Like when your attitude is kill, 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 fuck everything. Kill your mama, I kill your grandmother, I kill your uncle, your nieces, your little baby. Yeah, I'm a savage. Then shit like, you know, what happens. It's like seeing people, I don't feel sorry in the comments, you know what I mean? Like I don't feel sorry for them. And it's like, damn, bro, we are in the fucking end game. Like, life can be long, like, regardless of how you feel about him. And I dig it if you feel any type of way about him. You know what I'm saying? For you to jump in the comments, though, and have the boldness to be like, yeah, I don't feel sorry. And even if you didn't, you got to jump in the comments where people can read. You don't give a fuck about somebody who just lost their grandparents. Like no empathy, no putting myself in the shoes, and I get it, because the same way I'm saying do this mouth, like, yeah, horse's mouth. Like, we do certain things, and then when something bad happens, we be looking around like, oh, they was a good person, or I couldn't believe they got shot up 25 times and got murdered in the street like a dog, but they killed 5 niggas. Yeah, that's going to happen. Hello? Like Herm Edwards. Hello? Like we always say, you shitting me or you kidding me? You know, that's the phrase. That's the catchphrase. You shitting me or you kidding me? Right? You got to be shitting me. And you got to be kidding me. If you think that somebody that's in the murder game, then they get murdered. You know how many them funny shits that be on Twitter, the faces and all that, how many memes and shit we could use when you hear something like that? You looking like, huh? You fucked 1,000 niggas and you got burnt, and now you think, like, yeah, you're having unprotected sex. So that's going to happen. But in that same breath, for you to be so cold, when it's cold as ice, like to jump in the comments and say that about somebody's family, whether you dislike them or not. It's the end game. There's no empathy. It's like, you hear. I don't know nothing. Like I said, I didn't even know who he was. You hear the hurt and that lady voice and all of their voices. That's their grandparents. That's their moms. Like, damn it, man. You know what I mean? Like, they really feeling that, regardless of whether you think it's because of him, because of the music he made, because of the image, the shit that he's saying. Regardless of how you feel about that, still should be like, damn, it's a loss of life. It's fucked up. It's really fucked up. Could be your grandmother. Could be your, you know what I mean? Could be your mom's. When certain situations like that happen. So the learning points for me is, one, condolences to their family, you know what I mean? Because regardless of how I feel about him, I don't even know him, you know what I mean? Nothing about him until what I just learned. It's tragic, it's sad, and stuff like that shouldn't happen. Does it happen because we bring stuff like that on ourselves, and you get on live TV or your platform or make a video and talk so easily about killing somebody? And then when death touches your door, that's how it happens as well. Like, you'll think that it's gonna be you, but you know, the powers that be, if you believe in the higher power, everybody don't. So sometimes I always say Allah, you know what I mean, even though that's what I believe, but some people don't. So they may believe in karma. You may believe it's the universal law. You know, however you view that part, you know what I mean? If you're not even, you know, if you be an atheist. But the thing is, when you speak and this stuff into manifestation, when you can get on whatever, you know, video you can and boldly predict or say like, yeah, I just kill niggas, kill people, see dead people. Yeah, that could be a reason. And that's not saying it's a good reason. I'm just saying this is the world that we live in, so you got to be mindful. Got to be mindful. Let's move on. We in the end game. So I just did a video on Nas and Kanye, Still Dreaming. And in that verse, YEEZY is like, if y'all get a divorce, she gonna take everything except the kitchen sink out. Make it so cold that you gotta pull your mink out. Or get your roller skates and turn the roller rink out. You know, you now back up in the club trying to me now. Meanwhile, she's out doing the same thing now. Nightmares from your dream, girl, make you scream out. Some people, yeah, some people, yeah, some people, And as the sun turns, like, you know what I mean? Like, and the nightfall, and them hoes call. Damn it, man. Like, you want to feel like, you know what I mean? Obviously, speaking of Kanye and Kim, and I met both of them in L.A. Shout outs to my nigga Dane. Shout outs to Dusko Poppington. Harlem Stand Up. Yeah. Like, I met both of them, and I on some real social. I was able to kick it with Kanye real, you know, while we was drinking the little movie premiere and shit. And I fuck with Kanye. I think he's a dope MC, a dope producer, and he created some classical shit. Not just bullshit music either. Music that's, you know what I mean, still good, fly, think about some shit. Not just, you know what I mean, he made Jesus walks. You know what I mean, whether you a Christian or not, like, you know what I'm saying? But on the relationship side and on this side is like, yeah, like I said, I met Kim too. She was in the building. Even though she had the big nigga standing by her, nobody really was going over there to talk with her where she was at. But nonetheless, I was in the building. Yeah, Lee was in the building, POPAVIST. I mean, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification button. So when I upload the videos, you get alerted. Yeah, kid. And it's just like, he's a complex guy. Like, I mean, the setting we met, you know, he was asking little bullshit surface questions. I was talking hip hop, the album, how he got involved with the movie and all that, like surface shit. You know what I mean? I never met him before. And, you know, and then obviously you see stuff in the news, the drugs, the slavery's a choice, and all the different things go on. So when you hear like, damn, she, you know, she's fouling, he's not fouling. And I was married before as well. So, you know what I mean? I'm fully aware of, you know, how these things can play out. Some do play out in that nature. It's like, on one hand, you got people like, oh, it's good for that nigga, la, la, la. And marrying Kim was a choice. And, you know, I seen another video on another other channel, you know what I mean, where they was like, you know, what's the blonde hair girl name? And I met her as well when she was living in Harlem. What is her name? When he was fucking with her, the Amber Rose. You know what I mean? She was living in Harlem. And I was fresh newbie. You know what I mean? Swag was all the way low. Keep it a buck. Full transparency when I was living in the building she was at. You know what I mean? Anyway, she get ran through the mud, you know, for the shit she done, and a lot of other, you know, other black women that's been in the public eye that been with a few different people. Let's just say like that. This is what the channel was saying, and I agree. Well, her, you know, some people have raped her, but it ain't really been like public eye, like, you know what I mean, burning you on the cross, like making the big thing about it, like some of the other people that he was talking about. So I agree. And it's like, she made a way off of the brothers, but they let her make a way. You know what I mean? So it's like, again, you want to feel bad. They, you know, reporting on the Breakfast Club. You know, that's where I'm got my shit from. Who knows if it's accurate or not? I'm not on the bat line with none of them. But they like, he doing bad. You know what I mean? Since they filed, they just ain't doing the paperwork because there's no rush. But she's living the best life. She's feeling good. And she's not like him. This is what they saying. This is what, you know what I mean, what the Breakfast Club rumor report is saying. And you think, you say, damn, she feeling good, or she upbeat about it, like not really, she not down about it, but he is. Now he's had some instances where he was crying. See a lot of memes, his face is on a lot of avatars. You people is low down, boy, low down, dirty shame. How Rick Ross said, shameless, what you done? Niggas is shameless, honey, shameless, oh, it's a shame what you done. Like, until then, I'ma be a D-boy, I'm ashamed to say, like, nah, I mean, like, niggas is shameless, like, for real. And I get it, though, because it's like, when you say that slavery's a choice, when you do certain things, when you fake run for president, and all this other stuff, is like a caricature of yourself, as opposed to, you know, how people seen you at one point. Like I spoke about Kyrie and the narrative of these big media's platforms, you know what I mean, wherever you getting your source from, you know what I mean, whatever your source news is, you know what I mean, depending on how they depicting the person, you can be swayed, or subconsciously you can say, oh yeah, fuck that nigga, you know what I mean, fuck that bitch, you know what I mean, fuck their whole family, like fuck them, cancel culture, fuck them 2 times, do the right thing, you know what I mean. It's like, he made his choice. A lot of brothers, obviously, the barbershop, you know, gyms, wherever, talks in the studio. It's like, yeah, they went in the wife though. You know what I mean? You probably would have smashed. Especially after, and I'll just speak about this real quick as well. Hoe phasing, you know what I mean? Like, living that hoe phase, living your best life. You only a hoe, in my opinion. You know what I mean? It's a shock. Oh, what you about to say, Lee? Hit the subscribe button. You only really a hoe if it's publicized, like if it's out there. Meaning, like, before social media, before all the blogs and all that, if you was hoeing, if you was a hoe, man or woman, community dick, nobody know about it, you're not a hoe. Like, nobody knows, then you're not a hoe. Nobody can say, oh yeah, I mean, now people could say, but I mean broadcast publicly, like, everybody knows because you're in the public eye, or people blogging about it, or you're talking about it on your channel, on your platform, just because you got one. Like, yeah, I suck 100 niggas' dicks. Yeah, I did X, Y, Z. Once you announce it, then you can be looked at and you can be judged. You may not like it. You may not like it. You may not think it's fair. But the reality is you are being judged. Whether you like it or not, whether you think it's wrong or not, when you put certain things out there for it to be consumed by the overall vast majority of the public, you can be criticized, you can be ridiculed, you can be judged, you can be dragged. Not saying all this shit is right. Because one day I'm going to wake up, I'm going to probably be, niggas going to be dragging my ass. Somebody, a few people already came at me. Shout outs to y'all, you know what I mean? Flying monkeys. You old ass nigga, you know what I mean? Trying to look young and all that. Like, you know, all that's cool. That comes with, you know, having a platform, if it's even worthy of people taking a look at. You know what I mean? But back to the hoeing phase. For the women. This is really for women because, you know, it was like, I had a right to do it in my body. I'm single. Yeah, you are. You can do whatever you want. And people can judge based off what you do, whether you like it or not. So my whole thing is then, even though I know it's double standards between men and women, some in the men's favor, some not in the men's favor. Some in the women's favor, some not in the women's favor. One thing that I never used the double standard was sex. I mean, maybe I'm a Scorpio, maybe I've seen a lot of shit. Wait till the book come out. You know what I mean? I've seen a lot of shit, experienced a lot of shit. I never looked at women like, yo, if you fucking mad niggas, use a hoe if I was doing it. Or I know mad niggas doing it. You know what I mean? Even though that's the overall, what you say, like, oh, she had sex with 10 niggas, oh, she's a hoe. She's a hoe. Whether she got paid for it or not, she's promiscuous. She's, you know, those words get tossed out there. Lee, I never did that. You know what I mean? And if I did, I've been stopped. Like, oh, nah. Same y'all niggas that's claiming the bitches a hoe, you done fucked all her friends, you done fucked, you know what I mean, everybody in the neighborhood. Especially if you had, you know, a little swag, couple of twos, you was, you know, half-assed, you know, handsome or whatever. Yeah, I'm sure you got a lot of pussy. For you to then turn your neck like, yeah, you fuck 50 bitches and she fuck 10 niggas, she a hoe, but you're not. So I'm only saying that to say this. Yeah, listen up. I'm only saying that to say this. If people don't know about it, what can they say? It's just your dumb ass because you think you're creating content. Yeah, you know, I fucked 100 niggas, and so when I get with my husband, he should be happy that I fucked 100 niggas. What? What? Like, are you serious? Are you shitting me or are you kidding me? How they say, you're shitting me or you're kidding me? And I think that's super whack, by the way. That's what, you're shitting me or you're kidding me. I'm not knocking niggas that made it. Shout outs to y'all, you know what I mean? If you like it, I love it. Are you shitting me or you kidding me? You just got on a platform, whether yours is big or not, and announced that your future husband should be happy that you had a lot of sexual encounters and experiences, lived the whole phase, so when you get with him, you can please him. That may be true. You know what I mean? A nigga want a lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets, right? Sure, women want that as well. A nigga that can please, a mate that can satisfy your sexual needs. I'm all for that. Scorpios, we the best. I'm all for that. You know what I mean? Nobody want a whack lay, no dry ass. We want the wet ass pussy in the bedroom. But most men, we ain't gonna get into whether they high value or not. We saved that, oh baby. We will save that for a second. Just the mere fact that a nigga don't want to know that the woman he's with, his wife, she's your queen to be. Yeah. To know that she fuck mad niggas. Now, if he found out after and it was, you know, not publicized, I'm sure he could live with it. I'm sure a nigga will live with it. Oh, you going to divorce now? You fucked 10 niggas before me. Oh, we got to get a divorce now. No, it's just the fact that you're publicizing it to the world. That you had a hoe phase. That you had mad niggas. That you fuck mad women. Like, and then some of them got the platforms. They think you just talk about anything because it's a riveting TV. Like, you know, we're going to tune in. Yeah, we're going to tune in. But to hear that you a squirter, you do this, you do that, you do that. It brings the level down. Like, it brings you low. Like, if it was a game and you had energy, your energy would be coming down. Like, you would be barely clinging to life. Because most niggas don't want to hear that. They don't want other niggas to hear what their woman is capable of doing. They don't. You know what I mean? That's just the reality of it. Because niggas may want to fuck. Like, I mean, this is not a kid channel. You know what I mean? Full transparency over here. So that's just with that. And I bring that up only because, like I said, Kanye, that's what we talking about. What we talking about? Talking about Kanye and Kim and they imminent, you know, divorce. That's supposed to be coming down the pipeline. Or it already happened. The papers is still, you know, whatever the Breakfast Club is saying. My whole point is, a lot of guys are like, why did he marry her? And I heard they got the prenup. So how you said, if you ain't no punk, then holla, we want prenup. We want prenup. Yeah, it's something that you need to have. Because if she leave you, she gonna leave with half. You know what I mean? Like, she already had bread. We know that. Not to say that she went and won half of his money. If the law dictated she could get it, she's gonna be having joint custody of the kids. You know what I mean? But the thing is why did he do it? Why? Why did he choose? You know what I mean? Like to say, all right, from the videotape alone. That's why I brought the whole thing up too. Once it was me seeing the video, like, it's one thing if there's no video. It's like, all right, she fuck with that nigga. She fuck with that nigga. Cool. You know what I mean? We all fuck with people in the past. No, unless you're a virgin. You know what I mean? Ain't too many of those running around. I'm sorry. Even if you go down to a tender age, 18, let's just say 18. You know what I mean? It's probably a little few. With all of the, you know, the sexual overhypeness now that we living in. Coming from the women, you know what I mean? Themselves. Probably, you know, they got to be young. But even with that being said, nobody is, so it's unrealistic to even think that. But to think that once you know it's a tape, once you know it's a Reggie Bush, once you know it's other people you may have heard, what would make him want to do it? And who knows? Only he can answer. The point is, are we surprised after 7 years that it's over? They say marriage in America is, you know, especially amongst, but you're black, amongst us is, it's high. I think he's hopping out the marriages. Like, you know, when you hear Drake, like on one of his songs, he said, marriage is not a life I can get into. Everybody I know is married is miserable. You know, like when that information is out there, or you constantly hear people like, I hate this bitch, and you see the Al Bundys taking it back to the sitcoms of old. When he just was all the way stressed, like working in the shoe store, dealing with Peggy. The only thing that I will say that I used to like as watching that is Peggy always wanted the bone. Like he didn't want to, you know what I mean? He didn't want to rock out. After 3 kids and I guess the headaches and all that, whatever it was, he didn't want to do it. It wasn't good for him, but she did, you know what I'm saying? So that's, you know what I mean? That's like, that's how the wife should be. But outside of that, it was like he hated his life, right? Besides his 4 touchdowns in high school when he used to play on the football team, he was just talking to old overweight white joints all day about their feet size and shoes and coming home to Peggy and her bullshit. Then the neighbors, you know what I mean? It was his life was shit. He used to just sit on the couch like this, like, damn it, man. Only thing they ain't really show him doing is smoking weed and doing lines of coke, like, you know what I mean? It's stress. And I'm making light of it, but yeah, the message is when you marry, like I said, I'm divorced, you know what I mean? When you get married is you gotta make it work. But the point is, in our community is the rates of divorce is high. And they say, I'm not into the statistic world, but the little stuff I hear, I can fact check. Oh, y'all can fact check. Because I mean, it matters, but it really doesn't matter. You know what I mean? As far as the numbers, you know, what are they? And they saying that most black women are obviously filing for divorce, not men. It's the women that's doing it. So they get in, you get in 7 years, 5 years, 10 years, you find out it's not working or I'm not happy no more or whatever it is. Maybe he cheated, whatever, and then we divorce. You know what I mean? I come from a family of marriages. Mom's been married over 25, grandmother over like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 7 aunts and uncles married. 10 years, 15, 20, like, you know what I mean? Even down to recent 2 cousins, 3 years, and then they should be coming on 2 years. Like, so I come from that, you know what I mean? So I feel I have valid information in that department, and the women and men in the relationship and what works, why it don't work, shit like that. You know what I mean? I'm not an expert, but I have experience, you know what I mean? The thing is, you know, he made his choice. It is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, do you feel sorry? Are you laughing at him behind, you know, are you laughing at him like, yeah, you sucker, you made those comments about slavery, you look at your ass now. I want to know if he gonna make another dope album, like when Nas, when he got divorced from Khalees and he came out with Life is Good, that album was fire. It's a fire album by Nas. Fire album because he talked about some of the indiscretions and, you know, the roles and, you know what I mean, Bye Bye Baby and all that. Like, he addressed the cheating and all that. So it was good that he, as an artist, he expressed himself through his music. We'll see if Kanye does that. You know what I mean? What else? Let's get to, like I said, I'm in these YouTube streets. You know, I'll be talking slightly relation, Kanye and stuff like that. Let's get into TKO, Tonya Tko. Let's get into Kevin Samuels. Let's get into Anthony Spade. Let's get into PMP. Red pill, blue pill, pink pill, no pill. Like, my whole thing is, like I said, I just, you know, I've been on YouTube in the past, but like with a lot of stuff people do, they start, they stop, they go. I'm one of those Ralph Cramming ass niggas, not gonna lie. You know what I mean? That's why I fall short, and I'm working for consistency. But since I've been back, yeah, every day now, going on 101 days, bringing you that feeling of unscripted, uncut, authentic. Yeah. Yeah, kid. Right here on POPAVIST TV. Every day. Only miss, since these 101 days, maybe I missed 5 days. Maybe. Been at this shit. And like I said, they should have never let me in. Shout outs to Ken for that on Confessions of Fire. They should have never let me. Yeah. on your ass. No pause and none of that. None of that. I'm on your ass. Google it and chop it up any way you want. Anyway, with that being said, like I told y'all, you know, now that I'm youth, I see like the people that are successful, they content, the views, stuff they talking about, and all the people I just named pretty much they relationship type shit. It's the man versus woman. Is man better? Is woman better? Do we need each other? You know what I mean? Shit like that. Some of it's valid. You know what I mean? I may could be a little biased because I'm a man. You know what I mean? I do feel like, you know, religious reason or even not. Like, out of the beings, we're different. There's nothing wrong with that, even though we want some people, people want equality, but we're not equal. You know what I mean? Whether 51, 49, 52, 48, however you view it, you know what I mean? Depending on your gender, you know what I mean? However you view it, because it really doesn't matter. We're human, we just different. You may be better in one area, we're better in one. Strength, we're definitely better than, right? We're the naturally stronger being. And so, you know, with that just being said, the only thing that I will say is so much mud slinging and flinging that you could not even know a person. Like, you disagree with the shit they saying that I see. And it's not just on YouTube platform. This is on any platform. If somebody is talking against what you're saying and you don't like that and you got a platform, you can take bits and pieces of what people say, make a video about it, have them talking, you're narrating and analyzing the video as they talk, but only bits and snippets and pieces till you can change the whole narrative. Like, so what I'm talking about is like I said, the Kevin Samuels of the world, he's the I seen one video, guy that knows him was like, he's the not the biggest, but the smartest black YouTuber ever, you know what I mean, for the fire that he's on right now. And shouts to him, he is on fire right now. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. If not, then you could go Google any one of those names that I named, the Dr. BEOs, the Greg Adams. It's a lot of people, you know what I mean? What is it, the Pink Book Lessons and, you know, chocolate serums, and it's a lot of shit out there, people, you know what I mean? The point is, so on his platform or whatever, I guess he was, you know, I had to go look at the clip, the Kevin Samuels that is real, and it's real quick because I won't be entertaining too much of this unless it's a learning purpose or y'all want to know my opinion. Leave in the comment. Like I said, I've been in marriage, I've been divorced, I've been in relations. You know what I mean? My family, I got a lot of married people in my family. Got divorced as well. I mean, life is life. You know what I mean? Life is what you make it. You're happy or you're not happy. Happy hoes ain't hating, and hating hoes ain't happy. Like, you know what I mean? Same thing. Dusty ass niggas ain't happy and happy niggas ain't dusty, right? But he was pretty much on the video that this lady is talking about. That's why I say change the narratives and slander people. You gotta be careful with this because I had to go to the video, and I did go to the video. So he's speaking about a time when there was war and the men was out going to war, and, you know, earlier time, not, you know, we still getting civilized. That the men would go to the brothel to satisfy their sexual desires, or some would turn to other men or the youngin', you know what I mean? He was not saying, that that's what he want, that's what we should be moving forward. Got gay people in my family, I don't agree with it. If you on that side, you on that side. Live your life, be respectful and respect others. And, you know, if you believe in the end, then we all gonna be judged, and that's gonna be that. That's my views. I'm not coming out protesting and looking to kill people that's different from me. Do what you do. I just don't agree with it. With that being said, I'm saying that to say, like, if he said that, then I'll be like, nah, he definitely said that. That's all the way wrong. He was making the point. But yet on this other channel, they taking the snippet and they making it seem like he's saying it's cool to molest the boys. So it's like, come on, people. We in the end game, man. We are in the fucking end game. We really are. And it's sad, like, motherfucker will just make some shit up on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, say some shit about you that's outlandish, that's not true. Don't give a fuck how it affects you or none of that. And then the thing is, because we in social media, we in social media world now. This is the fucking matrix. Not only are like you saying it to maybe people, you know, before social media, shit is like what they say, chatty patties or nosy ass niggas or gossipers, a lot of women sitting there ain't got nothing to do. sitting at home and the men is out working, I guess, and wherever it comes from. You're gossiping, you got nothing to do. It doesn't really go that far, except maybe a few blocks, a couple of years, because the vicinity, the demographic that you live in, the geological area that, that you're in, is only going to go so far, you know what I'm saying? But now, with the reach right through your motherfucking, your phone and your TV and your little app, and the whole world can hear it, or your followers can hear it. And the lady got a lot of followers. A lot of these channels that I just mentioned, they got a lot of followers. I hope I get some of their followers. Get my shit up. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button on this video. You know what I mean? Hit the notification button so when I upload the videos, you get alerted. Yeah, kid, POPAVIST TV. It's like, if you got 100,000 followers and you put out some misinformation, all these motherfuckers, and it's like people can't think for themselves. Like, and then because you on one side of the road, you won't even go watch the whole video in its context. You'll just take whatever little snippet she got, and then what? You know what I mean? Like, so it's unfortunate. It is what it is. We in the end game. I say like this. I try to present a certain presentation. I try to have a certain type of energy and aura. I mean, we all could be with the shits. That's just us. It's human nature, the lower desire. Like, some of us elevate and have self-mastery, and some of us are still trying to figure it out. That's why you riding around with a gold gun in the car, and that's gangster. You still rep what you rep. You do what you do. And again, if you know anything a little bit about me from the channel or in person, Lee is not a motherfucking angel by no means, like no means. So I know what it is to be ignorant. I still can be very ignorant. And we all can be petty, especially when somebody's getting on your nerves and coming on your platform. It's like, yeah, the famous, one of the things you hear when you in the chats is like, if you against this message, there's no need for you to be here. And I understand that. It's like, yeah, we over here, we hate women over here. Let's just say we hate women over here. So if you a woman lover, you know what I mean, then you don't need to be on this platform, because all in the comments is women hating. Is that what we really want? Or we want somebody to say, nah, you should love women because of this, and give us a different perspective, at least give us something to argue with or to think about and say, or should everybody just stay in their own little atmosphere and hate on each other? Like, this shit crazy. Like, I know what it's like to lose, to feel so close that you're right. The end game, Infinity War, is Thanos. I mean, if this nigga was if he was a platform, he would be the world right now. Niggas hate each other. Niggas hate each other. Women hate men. Men hate women. You hate your mother. You hate your father touched you. You know what I mean? Like, and I get it. We all got issues. None of us perfect. And some of us really do have mental health issues. And now we got voices and platforms. Oh, shit. We in trouble. We in the end game. Guard your energy. Guard your space. Guard the shit that you let, into your circumference. Especially between here, If you can't safeguard that, you'll go insane. POPAVIST 101, find your peace. Happiness is a choice. Yeah, kid. Tomorrow, Monday, God willing, we'll be making it through another week, and we'll be back with another dope show. You already know it's your boy, POPAVIST TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, authentic. That feeling on a fucking Sunday. Sunday fun day. Let me give you a quick couple of picks, because I know that's what sounded like, yo, we care about all that relationship shit. I didn't know you was divorced, POPAVIST. I ain't know XYZ, but what the fuck, who you like today? That's what I want to hear. Like, who you like? I know who you like. And we are currently, unfortunately, last time I got on here, Thursday, we was 36-28. We was only 6 games above 500. We bet on 5 games. We went 1 for 4. So we are now 37-32. Jeez, we losing. 6 games on the slate today. Let's get to them real quick. OKC at Cleveland. Cleveland getting 2.5. Cleveland is on like a 9-game losing streak. I love Cleveland today. Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. I like Cleveland today. The Boston game already started, so I'm not going to give y'all that, even though I like the Pelicans. But that game started as 93-88, just to give you a time zone and where we at. Pelicans is winning 93-88. I mean, Boston is winning 93-88, but I like the Pelicans. But I'm not giving y'all that pick because the game started already. Orlando at home, -3 playing Detroit. I like Orlando. Told y'all that was the only game I won the other night out of the 5 games. I said, yo, I like Orlando. I love Orlando. If I could move to Orlando, I would move to Orlando. They was playing Golden State. They won, right? Clinked them. And that was just payback for, no, that was when they played the Knicks. I'm sorry. That was when they played the Knicks. I had them yesterday too when they played Golden State. My bad. But I'm going with Orlando again. I probably shouldn't, but I like Orlando -3 playing Detroit. Philly at Toronto. Toronto +3.5. If Joel Embiid play, I like Philly. If he don't play, I like Toronto with the 3.5. Shout outs to KP. He said what? He said Swaggy P. You know what I mean? Pascal Siakam. They didn't know his name. It's better than Giannis. No, actually, he didn't say that. I'm lying. Full transparency. He said he's more skilled than Giannis. And y'all seen the video I did. Who y'all think is more skilled? Anyway, I like Toronto if Joel Embiid don't play. Minnesota at the New York Knicks. New York Knickerbockers. I like New York today. I like New York at home, at the Garden. They getting 3. Yeah, no, they -3. Normally, this is my thumb rule. When the bum teams is giving points, usually that's a no-no. Don't take them. But I like the Knicks tonight. I told you I'll be betting with the Knicks, but I like the Knicks tonight. Denver on the road at Atlanta. Atlanta getting 2.5. I really don't know why everybody's playing, but I like Denver. I like Denver to win and to cover. Sacramento getting 10 at Milwaukee. Last time Milwaukee played, we had lost all 4 games with Milwaukee when they was on their losing streak. Then we had them against OKC, even though I didn't do a show. Milwaukee crushed. They covered the spread. It was 10.5. Spread is 10 tonight. I like Milwaukee again. Like I said, no team going to keep winning. No team going to keep losing. It was a losing stretch. They wasn't going to stay losing. Milwaukee is a good team. They're going to make the playoffs, and we'll figure it out when we get to the playoffs. I like Milwaukee -10. Last game, Brooklyn Zoo. Still no Kevin Durant. Kyrie will be playing. Harden will be playing. Joe Harris and all the rest of the boys will be playing. Kawhi's back. Playoff P, if you will. He's back. And, yeah, Patrick Beverly's back. The team is back. Brooklyn is getting 6.5. I like Clippers. I like Clippers to win tonight. I know everybody going to ride with Brooklyn, especially that 6.5. That's a lot. But Brooklyn don't really cover yet. They outscoring everybody. The games that they lose. They haven't covered a few times. And I know they still getting it together. And like I said, we got one in New York. We should be happy. We should be rooting every day. Every time they play, we're going to talk about Brooklyn. Brooklyn! All right? Shout out to Old Dirty. Rest in peace. You know what I mean? If y'all don't know that reference. But, yeah, I'm going with the Clippers tonight. I think Brooklyn going to lose tonight. Coming off, they on the road. They played the Lakers, played a couple of teams on the road. No KD. Think they will need that firepower against the Clippers. That's 7 games. Hopefully we get all 7 of them right. We might eat the little hot chip that you see right there just to get the views. Look at me. You know what I mean? And the last final score check before we close out. Pelicans 90, Boston 3. The spread on that game, I believe Boston was given 2.5. So we'll see if Pelicans could come back. But I didn't give y'all that pick because the game already started. You know what it is. Your boy POPAVIST. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the notification button. So when I upload the videos, you in the back, you could get alerted. Yeah, kid.